This is how to mount a silhouette lens. You'll notice that this lens needs to be mounted on the nose piece. Make sure you have it in the right direction. My recommendation, especially when you're new at this, is to tape around the double holes. And these frames are held in by not screws but bushings. So there's just like little plastic bushings. So we're going to put the bushing in. This is what it looks like. Looks like a U from the back side towards the front. So put them in the little holes. There we go. And push it on flush with the back of the lens. So remember, this is protecting your lens from you slipping or scratching them. So once the bushings are in there, they do hang out a bit. So I don't know if you can see that. So we're going to need to cut that off, but not mash it. It's very important you don't mash it so you can't get the other side of the frame in. So we're going to use a special instrument that Silhouette provides that will cut it off flush. I'm going to hold the bushing from the back side nice and firm. From the front side, there's two little holes in this instrument. I'm going to put those two little bushings that are hanging out flush with the front of the lens, press down and cut. So now that has removed the excess bushing, ready for you to mount. Before you do that, I find it's wise if you hold it from the back again and take a little push pin and go into, you're not going to poke yourself because you're protected from the back, go into each of those bushings, push your push pin in just enough, don't twist it, but push it in there, or don't surround it. Go ahead and push it in there where it just ever so slightly sticks. So what that will ensure then is your bushing is nice and wide open, ready to mount. So now you take, this is the nasal side, you're going to mount the pretty metal on the outside towards the back, and I'm holding the bushing from the back. So then you're going to put them in the holes, ready to mount, and you hold it from the back and you hand press it as deep as you can. It's not all the way in there, but at least it has a good head start. Then my favorite instrument is this plier, although Silhouette does provide a special plier just for that. You can certainly use either one. And I'm going to hold my hand so this won't twist. I'm going to hold this steady, and from the top squeeze that frame front into the bushing, nice and firm. So you don't want this mashed or twisted, and you want that frame front to be nice and even. Now is a good time, actually, if you want to hold both bushings very tight and add a little curvature to the front. It's a little easier compared to when you get the temples on. So my temples are also ready to mount. The bushings are already in place, and the same form is followed. Put your tape around there, make sure your holes are open with the push pins, and then mount your temples with the metal side on the front and the bushings on the back side. That's how to mount a Silhouette lens.